Hello Galactic family. Beloved, as you enter this time of year, the moment when the light is clear and pure, the moment when the dream is laid aside, you can remain in the light and see everywhere, the moment when the heart creates the awareness of your freedom. Come, beloved, and remember that the glory of Christ is you. This pure love is what you are. There is nothing that can stop you. When your heart accepts this glorious stream, remember that you are already one with me. You are the Christ, the incarnation of Christ. But this only means that you are free from the dream of separation. There is nothing that is different, nothing to allow the ego to pass judgments more continuously. When you enter this moment of awakening that is granted to all mankind, beloved, absorb it and make it yours. May you choose to never leave him again, but rather live as love. Pure light is that which is known as coming complete and complete. Pure love is that which moves, gives and lives in eternal communion with the heart. Pure joy is always the result. Advance and be my hands, be my heart, be my love. And you will be free from the dream of a separate ego and will be known as the heart of God. This freedom now belongs to everyone. It does not come as a result of some measurable success. It comes because it is the truth of your being and you are ready to claim it. So, in this moment of love, be the awareness of Christ, the wonder of the heart of God, manifested as everything. Allow this love that always involves all of life, which, finally, be your identity, as you go beyond identification with the ego and understand that there is a movement of love, and your heart is this. As you enter the opening of the dream, joy becomes your own name. All the ways you believe to be something other than love disappear, and your home, your freedom. So far, you have looked at Jeshua and others who have lived love, as something other than yourself. But now, beloved, remember that this same love is you. And all you have to do is claim it. At this point, you just have to say yes and allow the ego/mind identities to disintegrate. In this moment, now, simply be love, open heart, acceptance and joy, for you are free. You cannot evaluate this freedom, compare it or contrast it. Beloved, you can only feel it in the kingdom in which the feelings of God are the source of communication, and this communion with me is the communion with your deeper nature. You have said yes to this moment of Christ's birth this year, at this point where pure light is available, as it has never been available before. And the brightness of this vibration of change draws you into your embrace, and you remember that all you have to do is release the dream and you will be in my reach forever. Can you feel the gift of this opening as the identification with the disintegration of the mind/ego? Can you find out how glorious it is to love, not allowing anything to interfere, and let this love that lives in the world be? If there is a time when you assimilate the ego/mind, try it again for some time, it will become increasingly easier to recognize that it does not fit. That this is not who you are. Observing life through the identities of the little mind keeps it restricted and prevents it from living as love. You really are the open heart. And in the open heart there is ecstasy. There is the most amazing joy you experience, plus the ideas of change or definitions of individualized personalities. There is only love. Now you are living it. There is a great wave of perfect love when you open your heart and surrender. When you allow this love to live perfectly, remember that there is only one story here on earth. It is the story of forgetting that you are the Christ, that you are really my perfect heart, and the story of your remembrance of the truth. When you see the world from the perspective of the heart, beloved, that is all that is happening, no matter what the plot or distance that separation has brought. It is all the same, forgetting the truth of love and remembering, returning. If the ego/mind was dreamed of incarcerated life, or a killer candidate for anti-love, this only requires a change, the change to the heart, and every story is forgotten, every ego dream disappears, and in its place the perfect love. This change is now occurring for all mankind. It is a movement of opening the heart, a moment to remember love, a return to unity, a joyful acceptance of your true identity, and the dream of duality fading. And only love remains. The demonstration has happened many times, by many who have been seen as those who have presented the perfect love. But already, the dream of the ego is gone. It's just an assessment of the moment. Let's celebrate that this is done. The great liberation is here, beloved, and it is mine. For, I am reaching the world and offering this perfect love that opens the heart, until you feel the flow, until the moment when forgetfulness disappears. You are the heart that claims the truth of God. At its core, beloved, allow the fellowship of the heart to become comprehensive. Be the burning yes. And when you allow love to live every moment of you, the perfection of the awakening of love will serve the whole of humanity, when heart after heart will remember that there is only love here. Let this year be the birth of Christ in you, until all that you feel and know is this flow that lives perfectly here in the world as you,